So I don't know why, but I continue to drop my frames. Dropping. I don't know what the deal is. It feels really bad because I'm trying to keep stuff going for you guys, but uh, maybe. You mind hopping on Kick and telling me what the video looks like? Does it? Because I just really am not understanding like what's going on with this. If the quality looks good. Can you hear me? Like, is the sound? Okay. Well, I hope that what I just took care of will. Oh man. So no, go back. Well, I got kicked out of that clan. Yeah. I think the word the system used was I got expelled. Expelled. Yeah. Apparently they didn't appreciate what I had to offer. It's fine. I remember when clans first came out. Used to think they were so cool because you would get like your own clan cape and you'd get like this little banner you could carry around and all kinds of stuff. It's interesting. These are dead. No, I don't want to die. No, I don't want to die. I want to run. Run, I shall. I got weakened. The mage, he weakened me. So I guess we're gonna go try and chase imps around. I know that I'm going to need, what are they called? The little beads that they drop to do one of the quests that I have to do. But I believe the beads, all of them sell for close to 1,000 GP a piece. So it'd be a pretty good little way if I could get them some of each of them stockpiled. Be a nice little GP grab. Are you going to go with me? Yeah, because it's already 9:18. Piece of metal on my back. Okay. Well, I pulled 20. Oh, I'll be fine. So, actually, will you grab me some Hot Pockets? Yeah. The cheese.
Just like one, two pack of them.
Yeah, two pack of them. Will you grab us something to drink? Good thing that I guess it's not a good thing that I don't have any pack for him to take really, because that'll drop my accuracy. But at least I have my strength. Yay! Got him. So one thing I don't understand a lot here lately is like everybody wants to be like, and it it drives me crazy because it's like everybody wants to be like, oh, we're in the end times, we're in the days of Noah, we're in this, and it's like, man, it'd be stressful sometimes, but it's like, y'all don't know. Like, yeah, things are not great per se, but like nobody knows the end of time except for God. And it's like, why sit here and stress about it, first of all? Because, like, that's something that as believers and followers should be happy about. And I get it. Like, me and God have had our own little spliffs, and I've told him my concerns, and I know that it's my flesh, but still, like, I communicate with him in my own ways and in my own times. But it's like, man, I wish everybody would just stop. Like, if you want to be afraid in private. I mean, not. I don't mean that in a mean way. Not like just private, but like, don't go out and post stuff and try and like make it something that everybody you're gonna scare everybody with. Like, try and make it more of an exciting, happy thing. Like, people assume that if you scare people or use faith or religion or whatever to scare people, then that's gonna get them to convert, stuff like that, and that's just not the way it is. Like, people are gonna believe what they believe. If that's what you believe, like, I understand trying to get awareness out there, but you don't wanna like scare people about it, because that's not going to be an effective way to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, I believe that Jesus is coming back, and I believe that it'll be soon, but not like everybody else is saying, because even back in the first century, second century, all these things up until he died. Like, after he died, then came back and went to heaven. Like, he's been coming back soon, and that's the reason that is because like a year here is like an hour to God. Like 1,000 years on Earth is a day to him. Which also leads me into an interesting theory that I have, because like the Lord, his the number of completion is 7. So like there's been 6,000 years between all of the Bible. If you ask me, I would imagine that if he's coming back, it's going to be in the 7,000th year, because 7 would be completion. And I just like I pray that that's the case, because even though I want to go home to heaven and meet Jesus and be with him, I also know that like I've messed up, and I'd like to have time to make my mess ups right and make up for time lost. And I'd like to get to see my children grow up and grow old with my wife. So like I get it. Like, yeah, it can be like uh, just stressful, I guess. Not even scary, but people try to make it scary so that like I said, like so that people will convert. And that's just not the way to do it. Like, you want people to convert because they have a change of heart, they have a change of mind, not because they got scared and it's like, oh no, I don't want to go to hell. You want it to be genuine. You don't want it to be fear mongered out of people. But that's just my opinion. A little TED talk I figure I have because, like I said, I am always seeing on TikTok and on Facebook and everywhere like people will post like the most minuscule thing, and then they'll be like, "Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back." Yeah, that's it's all part of the plan. He said he would. I I'm not sure if it's going to be in our lifetime. I don't think it will be in our lifetime. And like I said, selfishly, I'd like to say that I hope that it's not that way. I get to grow up and spend time with my family and get old and die that way. But at the same time, if he ripped the sky open and showed up, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, nah, it's not my time. But I don't know if any of y'all remember back when was it? Wasn't that long ago. I think it was just a few years ago when like there were videos going viral of people standing outside and saying that Jesus was coming and they were looking up at the sky and they were hollering and screaming and jumping and excited and that all that stuff, and then like we still made it here, like nothing happened at all. I mean, what was it, the Mayans, they had a calendar that said when it was going to end. What was it, Y2K, wasn't that supposed to be the end of the world too? And then now everybody's saying it's the end of the world because of politics and AI and stuff like that. If you ask me, I think everything's going to wind up crumbling, and we might have to start from scratch again. But I don't think that the end is like right around the corner. But I could be wrong too. Been a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. But I personally think that it's going to be more of a reset than a calling away. And it's not that because I'm like, oh no, it's just not going to happen. That's not the case. I personally have my own, I guess, thoughts on it, my own theory about it. So I don't believe that it's going to be soon as some people are saying, but it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I mean, like I said, I'm going to be happy. Is what a lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't understand, I guess. I don't know if that'd be the proper word to use or not, but like all this stuff that we're going through here is never going to happen when we get there. Like, it's going to be totally opposite. And we're not going to have to go through any of this mess that we go through here. And I actually heard something really interesting the other day. one pastor that I love to watch, and he was talking about how like we're not going to spend necessarily eternity in heaven, but God will create a new heaven and a new earth, and that we will spend time in heaven, but there will be a perfect earth remade for us to live on for eternity.
It wasn't an accident. It was freaked to me.
Well,
I was driving back, right? And I was on my road.
mhm,
And
yeah.
as I was driving, I saw this person. They started like off the road.
I was one. You can make yours first. You didn't like slow down enough to where they could hop in the back of the truck, did you?
I was supposed to the road.
Yeah.
So I saw the shadow first. And they were on our side, but on the vehicle, but out, we were on the other side. They just stopped in the middle of the road. I still saw them up until I got like 5 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't see anything but a very massive shadow. But by the time I stopped,
Start rebuking them in the name of Jesus. I bet. I would have. The only way to handle stuff like that.
they start telling me as soon as I walked away. Like, that's why I tried to think.
Right, so I don't know if you heard all of it, but I'll explain it later. So are you all right? We're about to do Romeo and Juliet quest. Woo-hoo. Did you ever watch that movie back in high school? Yeah, like the actual one. Yeah, yeah. I remember watching Romeo and Juliet high school or middle school, and like everybody in class was like, "Oh," because there's this one scene where she's like getting ready, where she's like with him or something, and you see her breasticles, and everybody's like, "Oh," it's like, come on, guys, really? You can't act a little more mature than that. But still, it's not like every every woman doesn't have them. I mean, you do. It's just not on the big screen. uh, I got my strength up to 20, so now I can use mithril weapons. Well, mithril warhammer. I don't understand. Why is he like he's way over here? Why is he like screaming at me in the middle of town hall? Like he's walking everywhere. Like he is all over the place, way over here. So like in reality, he'd be like, "Yeah, hey, blah blah blah." And I say that because I'm not actually reading this garbage. What'd you get, enchilada? I can smell it.
See that, Jack?
I don't know if you hear the background, but keep praying, keep having faith, and God bless you. Bit of different circumstances. This guy, TV, yeah, right here, he's out feeding the homeless. But those three rules still apply to anybody. Oh man. Yeah, I think after this class, I'm gonna have to call it a night, guys. Oh yeah, I gotta bring drinks. I'm glad this mage area is in a multi-combat zone. Oh no, Subway is super fresh. It's Subway. Yeah, yeah. Now for the cutscene cinematics. All right, guys. I'm going to call that a night. God bless. Y'all have a good one.